What's going on, everybody? This is another episode of Industry News. Of course, I'm your Uncle John, and today we are going to talk about Pistola Agave Distillate. Now, what's interesting about Pistola Agave Distillate is that, this is an Indian company that grows agave in the region of, what's this called here? The Deccan Plateau, right? Which is known for its volcanic properties, right? And if you guys know anything about tequila, it's very similar where the agaves are grown in Mexico, where the terroir mimics what they're doing in India. Volcanic terroirs, which gives it a lot of its nutrients and different characteristics. Now, what really makes this whole situation interesting is that Diageo has invested in this new branding company. I think they invested initially about 15%. So y'all know when the dollars get in and get in line, you already know things about to go down, right? So by doing so, they're looking to expand into new markets and as they say, promising an exciting future for Indian agave spirits. Last couple years, there was an agave shortage, and now we're kind of coming out of that, of course, over the last year or so. Now, what I find interesting about this is, a few years back, we had the agave shortage. We're just not coming out of that, right? Over the past year or so, the prices are kind of normalizing. Everything's good. Now, I always, it's having conversations with people in the industry about that topic, because I find it interesting that, yes, we all love tequila. Some people love tequila more than others, but there's a ton of consumers that just like the cocktails and the drinks like that. And as we've seen, like with agave being grown in the U.S., I was always curious as to what would be the impact of that, due to the fact that, is it really that people care about the term tequila, or is it they just like the liquid and the flavor profile, right? That and how it blends with the cocktails, margaritas, palomas, tequila sunrises, and so on. So if we get more product that is available, right? Will that change price? Will people really care that it doesn't have the name tequila? If that becomes a cheaper option for people to get drunk, I don't know. I just found it a really interesting topic. Let me know what you guys think about that. Do you think the international push for agave and agave distillates will impact the cocktail market? Right? Let's look at it that way. I'm not talking about sipping tequilas. I'm just talking about cocktails. So back to the article, basically already available across India and select international markets. And supposedly it's in the US. I haven't seen it, haven't tried it, but if you have, let me know in the comments, of course. And if I didn't mention, this brand's been around for about 10 years. They did have a big accident after about, the first initial phase of their project. They grew some agave, distilled some liquid, and the distillery burned down. So they had to kind of start all over, which is crazy. But anyway, it does exist. If you have any thoughts on this, let me know what you think. And anyway, see you guys next week.